Hello and welcome to We Play the Thing, We'll Fight for Food. I'm Lord Finisher and here is...
I am he they call on, and a strange one I be.
Hooray! So, this is a story about an amateur wrestler who has been down on his luck for 10 years.
This game is completely new to me. I have never seen it before today.
We could do it on easy or insane. If we do it on insane, this is going to be like a 9-hour Let's Play with a lot of save abuse. So, I'm going to be playing on normal.
That seems wise.
Welcome to Whatville Fighting Federation's debut Destruction Tournament, featuring 8 of the best amateur wrestlers in this city. The winner of this tournament will be presented a professional contract by the chairman, me. That's right, in the first match, the Marine faces the most talented wrestler of his generation, the Raptor. And that's all the voice acting I'm doing. I'm sorry, I can't do it. And
so are you the Raptor?
Yes, I am the Raptor. That would be me right there with the red mask. Lily is a pop star slash wrestler slash Jared Holt's girlfriend. We being Jared Holt. I believe his name is Jared Holt. If you want to read the text, I would highly recommend pausing the video. I'll try not to, just ram enter repeatedly, but I can't guarantee it. I'm sorry. And yes, there was a reason why I made Walter sound like a douchebag. There will be reason for it. Ooh, it's a bit laggy. But still, it's nowhere near as bad as it was when I was trying to record this with Fraps. Hector Phyticus. That's literally his wrestling name. He's he tries to be, he has a Roman shtick with him. Punishment. Thanks, Hector.
Oh, Hector.
And here is Peter, who is also known as Captain Patriot. He's going to be a very well-known figure a bit later in the future.
Mysteriously lacking a portrait.
He'll get a very good portrait, I assure you. And there's Steve.
Steve has an interesting gimmick.
He's trying to do a superhero shtick.
But he's a koala.
I'm Koala Man, damn it! My natural habitat is endangered!
Oh dear.
And here's Luis, who... yeah. So we're going to continue forward. And here we get 10 years earlier introspection. He lost a match, left the town in a bout of depression, even forgot to tell his his girlfriend, which, will totally not ruin her pop star career. Hint. I don't even remember the match. All I remember is my friends looking disappointed as Walter shouted a lot. 10 years later, they put neon on the Welcome to Whatville sign.
As the city not only forgot about him, it forgot its own name.
Yep. It's my home. You said I could live here for a while. Said you could sleep on the road for one night, not erect a cardboard fort. I'm sorry, just look at that thing. That has to be a housing problem.
Yeah, I gather the Marine has seen his better days as well.
Considering he's the one who wrecked you, yeah. That guy near the fort looks very familiar. Madison, the Marine guy who beat me in the tournament. Here's the reason why there's we're doing 2 runs. The nicety nice route and the beat the crap out of everyone route.
The Paragon and Renegade playthroughs.
Well, yeah, except neither are truly good or evil, and you'll see really how that's accurate later on. So we're going to do the long one first, which is Talking McTalkerson.
Yeah, okay.
Also, we have a map, a journal, which is basically what appears to be an iPhone, and our inventory. Yes, I am equipping a torn shirt because plus 10 max health is awesome. I've fought in wars for our nation. Come on, Madison. Wow. You don't look any better because of the win. Well, what can I say? The WFF changed after that tournament. They threw out the amateurs and sold out. Well, do you want me to help out? That would rock. You can try to convince him or intimidate him to letting me stay. How do I do that? To convince Simon, try talking nicely to him. As for intimidation, I hope you remember how to throw a punch. Alright, so, press spacebar, the music will change, and you can no longer talk, but you can fight. You have a basic 3-hit combo for punching and kicking, whereas a shoulder barge can lead you to an uppercut, which can be chained into a combo, or chained with a kick to do a spin kick, which will flatten almost any enemy.
I understand the tutorial purpose of it, but it was just, in context, it was like the Marine there was explaining to you how to socially interact. To calm people down, try talking to them.
My apologies, everyone. We're both a bit under the weather. Okay, so, I could beat him black and blue if you help me out, which is, well, no. Let him stay there and I'll make it worth your while. What could you possibly offer that would make him staying here seem like a good idea? By the way, if you hurt him, if you help him or hurt him, his ending's the same, which is really odd. I don't know if that's a bug or not, but I think it's kind of entertaining. A genuine Cuban cigar. Is smoking supposed to be bad for you? Coolest guy in town. All you need to do is pretend to smoke this genuine classy cigar. And here is the conversation interface. I've already gotten a list of all the... The system for this is a bit odd. There are multiple yeses, nos, and neutrals. From what I can tell, if you generally have anywhere between 2 to 3 chances at boosting your his opinion of you, and if it's at +1 or higher, you'll convince him. If you're at 0 or lower, you won't. That's my theory as to how the system works. I'm not entirely sure of it. I haven't played it often enough, even though I've played it about 10 times by now, to really say definitively one way or the other. It's just easier to do it, you know, like all one way or all the other. So here we want to... Oh, sorry.
It impresses on me as difficult to convincingly pretend to smoke a cigar. The lack of vapors, I would think, would be a dead giveaway.
Yeah, I think that, yeah, that might be an issue. Okay, so for this one, we want to be relaxed, agree, and sincere. Also, you can gauge him with, you can gauge the person you're talking to based on their personality and context. Opinion increased. Wow, I never knew such a small accessory would make me so attractive. What if the ladies will see it's not lit? Won't that decrease my charm? Excited, disagree, deadpan. I don't know how you can be excited but show no emotion. I don't get that. Ugh. Yeah, people hate smokers, but they don't hate cigars. Seriously? Okay, if I don't become a baller in 30 days, do I get my front yard back? Relaxed, agree, skeptical. You're right, I don't even use my front yard. I just convinced him to let him keep his, give away his yard.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around the logic of people hate smokers but not cigars.
This game is weird. There's a reason why I thought you would be perfect for it. Of all the Let's Players I know of, you're the one who showed me probably the weirdest stuff I've ever seen online. Just sign this legally binding contract, please. It's definitely not written on a used paper napkin lying on the street. Oh my god, I can't wait for it. Wow. Also, you get different items from them based on what you do. Being nice to them gives you one item. Being the crap out of them gives you another. Have a hat.
Payment in headwear.
Yay, it's TF2 the game, the adventure game. Fantastic. Walter all but owns the town. Yes, we are doing the evil corporation plot line. I don't know why people think it's so edgy or, relevant. Maybe in third world countries, yeah, that might have some semblance of an effect, but... Who's the mayor?
Wrestling is nothing but recycling.
Well, here's a surprise. Captain Patriot is the mayor. He won the tournament, quit wrestling, and then rode a wave of popularity straight into the office. He repeats what Walter says like a parrot. What's more, he's untouchable in that position of power. How do I take him down a couple notches? The luchador Lady Louise is still having a feud with him. Something else. What about the police? The mob has shut down the supply of donuts, and budget cuts have left the police unable to deal with the situation. This means the police are powerless. Donuts are a precious natural resource integral to law enforcement.
A precious natural resource. That's, we're all doomed if the donut mines dry up.
This situation may go beyond repair very soon. You may be our last hope, apart from that one girl who does TV repairs. I just love the crazed look in Marine's eye for this picture, because it just seems fitting. Forget that girl. Tell me how I should solve this grave problem that affects our entire nation. The city lacks donuts. How does it affect the nation? And Kim from the tournament is the chief of police now. What about the university? They're doing quite well, actually, except that they're days away from closing down their famous gym. They're shutting down the best academy for amateur wrestling in the country. Now that is a little more relevant. Thank you. I think it's a ploy to cut the supply of talent to amateur leagues and to end the war between jocks and nerds forever. Yes, there is a jock and nerd war. I wish I was making this up.
Wow, I'm having flashbacks to the glory days of 80s TNA comedies.
Yeah, but at least those were interesting because, the nerds did cool stuff with electronics. It was glorious. And Walter apparently has nothing going on there, so we've got a choice of where to go now, which reminds me, let's see, do I want this? Lose speed, gain defense, it's worth it. Okay, so where to go? I could go to the resort, downtown, town hall. Let's go to the hospital, which, let's see, not only is the hospital closed, but there's nothing here.
Now, it's really a shame to see that once he got into power, Captain Patriot didn't take better care of his brave men in uniform.
I can't really here's my favorite line in the game. Remember how you enjoyed I had pan for lunch, kid?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Mr. Fire Hydrant. Good to see you're all blinged out. My grandpa told me never to trust golden fire hydrants, but I'll make an exception for you.
Wow.
I don't know what to say. I really don't.
Hello, I'm Japanese telephone box.
Oh darn, I hate these things. Key locks, card key swipe device, 12-digit code, and a retinal scanner. 3 degrees of security separation. Something you are, something you have, and something you know. Have you tried the handle? Oh, it's already open. Good to know my front door is just as hard to lock as it is unlock. We are in Tegeto. Alright, yeah. Your walking speed is actually altered by that, so I'm going to speed this up a bit. My legs are killing me. Don't these customers know no one can afford gas? It's no wonder everyone complains I'm late. I have to hoof it across town every half hour. A walk does you good. I never got to drive anywhere. Well, it's not going to do you good when you have to do it everywhere. Look at these roads. No one uses them because the price of gas is ridiculous. It would be cheaper to run my car on liquid gold at this point.
Oh, I'm sure you could get plenty of that. There is a golden fire hydrant right over there.
Now, this is actually slightly important if you want some stuff. Homeless Prophet.
Aren't they? Oh.
That's great. I'll leave you to divine its meaning. What? Wait, don't ignore me! Really, what does the prophecy say? I can't just give out the information for free. That would be step 2. Sounds like more effort than I care for. Fourth wall... Well, not really fourth wall breaking. This world is changing... Do you want to hear about your destiny or not? Alright, make it quick. What do you want? Prophecy foretold me that a brave man in a luchador mask will bring me a pizza. That's what it said. What? We get the weasel food for a homeless dude. Actual prophecy states you must get the rare flower that grows only in the Himalayas, but I'm compromising just for you. I don't have any money, you're out of luck. In short, there's a guy in a pizza parlor who will give you free leftover pizza if you talk to him after talking to that guy. Is that a donut? Oh no you don't. I had to get this puppy imported. I'm going to enjoy it slowly, so none for you. You know,
it's a hell of a thing getting those through customs too.
Well, considering the kind of crap you gotta go through when it comes to the TSA, who wonders, right? Hey, look, a guy named Banner. Oh, I'm angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Wow. Ow, this game. You already angry? I already don't like it. What are you so peeved about? And noisy neighbor who plays dub-style music at full volume all the time. Fantastic.
Dub style, is that almost like dubstep, but not quite?
My guess it would be like, it'd be like the 1980s equivalent of a grandmother complaining about that satanic metal music. Even though it's, you know, technically called death metal. That would be my guess. I'm glad my cousin Marco opened up his own business, but did he have to do it at the expense of our donuts? This sounds like a problem you could have fixed, Luigi. What is a man to do without donuts in the morning? At least we have coffee. I don't get the whole anger over donuts. It's not like we have enough crime in the city to even warrant our jobs. Conspiracy about the WFF paying Marco to cut off our donuts is stupid too. If anything, they keep us down by paying their private security more than us. Any questions about the force? Wait, no crime? Nope. Whatville is a really small community, you see. Causing crime is silly since most of people are fighters. You're just going to get beat up. That and the WFF are the only people that really hire anyone. If you get blacklisted by them, you don't get work. Do the police really need donuts that much? Kim does, but don't tell her I said that. How did Kim become chief of police? Well, after losing in the WFF to Patriot, she went on to teach us all self-defense. We don't use it much since we have batons, but she's really good at it. And then there's this line.
No, it's not that complicated. Forward, down, down, forward, punch.
That's not karate. Technically, it isn't.
So this town really runs on wrestling.
Yeah, the entire thing is so wrestling-centric that if the WFF were to crumble, the entire city would fall apart. Just like how a bunch of manufacturing towns up in Michigan fell when the plants were shut down because costs went too high.
Mm-hmm.
I heard the police have some problems. Can I help? I'm sorry, we don't advocate vigilante justice. I'm a wrestler in a town where wrestling is God. Why can't I be a vigilante? I wasn't talking about...
Between the headband, the gloves, and the black belt, she looks like she could whip out a dragon punch.
Which is true, but every time I fought her, I never really gave her the opportunity to do that, so I've got no idea personally. Cops are helpless in fighting crime. What sort of monster would do this? Hey Kim, it's Jared. How are you doing? Well, with your inflated ego, it was an accident waiting to happen. It's none of my business, but Lily deserved better. I know. I'll just hope she's not. I'll just hope she's not too angry at me after all this typo, guys. Where? It's actually easier to travel by map here. Okay, there we go. Alright, so here's a problem. Marcos is no longer a donut reseller, but now a pizza place. I'm glad Marco added pizza to the menu, but there are no tables inside. He just put a tacky dance floor in the middle. I want to sit while I eat, damn it. I love...
As we all know, donuts and pizza cannot coexist in the same economy.
I would have to disagree with you. I've seen one person put donuts on a pizza.
Well, I've been known to put Pop Rocks on pizza, but donuts is a bridge a little farther.
It's the first I've ever heard of Pop Rocks being put on pizza. I might have to try that. Also, note how she looks like a librarian. The librarian wants to dance. Oh, no, wait, no, she wants to sit while she eats. Right, bleh. Hey, look! A pizza guy named Fry.
Oh, there's a cover charge at the pizza place? That's unusual.
I may not be a good but that doesn't sound like a good monetization strategy. Especially not when the joint's dead. I would not call that place busy. Now let's get into the pizza place. If you want to Marco's, you better just walk in, because you don't need to pay. Thanks, I think. And welcome to Marco's. Population, us. Hey, did you pay the entry fee? No, no one asked me for one. Well, there is one, so if you want to keep eating here, you better pay up. I'm not eating here. I'm a former WFF fighter. WFF? Oh, why didn't you say? Take a seat. I can see why our doorman didn't charge you. Can I take your order, sir? I'm reminded of that one track from Dr. Demento tape. I want a cheeseburger, onion rings, and a large orange drink, please. Wah, 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 wah. Did Did you get my
I
order?
believe I remember that one.
Welcome to Marco's. Can I get you pizza, fizzy drinks, perhaps? The crazy guy outside said he knows you and wants pizza. The homeless guy, right? I really want to complete the quest to hear the prophecy, but Marco says he won't give me pay if I start handing out free food. What? Seriously? And he apparently also has a destiny. Particularly wasteful customer. Leave a generous tip when I have some money. Wow. Jared, you are a troll indeed. And here's Marco. And yeah, if you're careful about it, you can actually moonwalk a bit. You must be a customer, yes? I'm the owner of this establishment. Please spend money on pizza and drinks. You don't seem to be getting a lot of customers. Why is that? It's a tragic situation. No one has the money to eat fancy Italian food or get robbed by fancy Italian mobsters. Anyway, I'm being rude here. What can I help you with? I wanted to talk about donuts. We don't sell donuts anymore. The vocabulary and tastes of young customers dictate that pizza is cool and donuts are relics of the past. But aren't you ignoring your loyal adult customers? Those people have way more disposable income. If you represent the average adult customer, I can't see that demographic having any money at all.
Sure.
Ouch. Those guys love donuts in tradition that used to grace this place. What are you trying to tell me? I think you should reconsider and restore donuts to where they belong on your menu. Can donuts really be served with pizza? Personality. Bold, likes confrontation, hates authority, and not Italian at all. Okay, this one's actually really simple. Aggressive, agree, insult. I love that picture of him right there. Seriously, I just want to turn that into like a form avatar or something. The serrated teeth and everything. Well, perhaps not with pizza. That's like apple pie and pizza.
I'd be fine with that.
Aggressive, disagree, insult. Aggressive, agree, insult. Gotta tell them the market is in control.
I'm sensing a pattern in the conversation here.
I can sell pizza right here, but secretly deliver bulk donut orders to the police station. Make sure you deliver the items in pizza boxes so none of the cool kids accuse you of selling out. Perfect! You just did this restaurant a huge favor. Here's a 5% discount coupon for an order above 10 grand. Thanks! Well, I'm not sure about its utility for discounts. This laminated paper sure has sharp edges. I would have imagined that would have been an item you could equip, but apparently they didn't code it. That would have been a really cool item to have, too. And once again, the fastest way is to use a map. So let's give the homeless dude some pizza.
The logic this game universe operates on is just hurting my brain.
My apologies, I was not intending to do that.
Oh, quite alright.
I just figured it was something weird that we could both have a good chuckle over. Oh my god, my pizza! It's not hot, but that's all I could get. Food is food, gimme! What about my prophecy? You're not done. You need to get me a canteen membership card from the academy. After that, you'll tell me the prophecy. Yeah, sure. So we've got to get a food card from the university. I assure you, this game makes more sense when we're doing the douchebag route. Yeah, I just realized the soda machine there has donuts on it.
I assumed it was a donut machine, which I've never seen in reality, but it would be kind of cool.
Actually, yeah, it would be. How do you... They'd have to be individually wrapped, though, in order for it to be any good.
Unless it just did the frying and the topping or whatever on the fly, because you do have those French fry machines and pizza machines, although they're terrible.
Yeah, that's true. An official Marco's Growler account. I'm guessing that's supposed to be like Tumblr. He'll deliver them daily in pizza boxes. Here's a token of thanks for helping the police. A police badge? It's a memento we give out for service to the city, so don't think you can scare anyone with it. But it's made of real metal.
Ooh, real metal.
And it's better than the t-shirt. So yes, I'm going to use that. Now, I'm going to go to the academy because this is where everything's really effed up. Although oh, sorry. Once more.
You're wearing a police badge, but no shirt. I'm assuming he's just pinning it to his bare chest then.
Well, he was bare-chested in the intro, but he's wearing what appears to be a red turtleneck underneath that trench coat of his. Alright, so there's a war between the jocks and the nerds, and there's some stuff that we gotta do here. Most notably, take a look at what happened to the gym. Care to guess what? I'll give you a hint. The nerds are kind of in control at the moment. Care to guess why?
Better weaponry?
I'm sorry, once more, please.
Better weaponry?
Close! They developed power armor.
I suppose that would count.
I really wish I went to a university that built power armor. That would be so much cooler. Didn't think you were a teacher type. Knocked out in that tournament early, the WFF didn't offer a contract, so after getting my skull caved in the minor leagues for a few years, I decided to settle down. That's sad. Who knocked you out? Lily. She hits harder than a truck. Guess that's why none of her fans from her pop music days dare stalk her. Makes me scared to talk to her after all these years. I shouldn't have disappeared after the tournament like that. Wait, so you didn't tell her? Wow, and I thought I was in trouble here. Invite me over when she puts a dent in your face. You're invited to the funeral. Anyways, what's with the WFF? I heard it's changed quite a lot while I was away. Waller fired all the genuine talent from that place and replaced it with sissy soap opera fighting. Be glad you're not associated with them anymore. That's food for thought. I'll catch you later.
So I get that the WFF is cool with the whole intergender match thing.
Yeah, apparently. Actually, that wouldn't be too bad to watch. Getting both sides to trust someone. The nerds hate me and the jocks hate the Chancellor, but I guess you can win the trust of both sides. What if I just beat up the Chancellor and tell him to keep the gym? That's another...
No way that could end badly.
I assure you it can, and I'll mention it when it does happen. Or I might just do the douchebag route and feature that there. Let's see. Yeah, this game was developed by Visual Studio. I think they could have done this with what's the name of that engine? Maybe AGS. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, this guy. I love this guy. Care to guess why?
Not a clue.
Rocky. He's a jock. Math stuff is hard. I'm going to get an F again.
Math is hard.
Math is a tool of oppression. No, it's a useful tool for life. Needs incentive to work hard. Dreams of being a baseball pro. Not the sharpest tool in the shed. Well, I don't use math, but I have no money. Let's see here. Aggressive. Disagree. Insult. Okay, yeah, I used it on the pitch. Besides, when I'm super rich from being a baseball pro, I can hire someone to do the math for me. Defensive. Disagree. Skeptical. Yeah, I can just count myself, but I need math. You're right. If I don't learn math, I won't be able to count all my money when I am super rich. I'm pretty sure that's... Yeah, that's clearly a typo, but I have no idea why there's an accent over the A. And what do we get? The traditional hat of college goers.
Stylish and functional.
Okay, and if I remember correctly, there's someone around here who... This war is really cutting into my grades. I should drop out and sell weapons to both sides. What?
Now there's a practical young lady.
Yes, she is. I'm trying to figure out the average age of students on the campus and publish a report on statistics. Okay, I think this guy's it. Hey, do you have a food card I could have? I'm just walking up to this random guy. How would this work? I've had...
Yeah, an older guy in a trench coat just walking up and asking the students for things. I'm thinking campus security would be on that fairly quick.
Sure, I'm not using it. Just like that. Student food cards are so conformist. Besides, you can't get any booze with that. Ouch.
Yeah, food. Who needs that?
Can't use the gym, can't use the library. This war is ridiculous. Both sides are total geeks, and it's just the jocks love sports and the nerds like comics. By the way, the library is that building to the right, and apparently it's been torched. It's made by... The power armor was made by a startup from this college, and they've just been funded. They're scheduled to be mass marketed. But I liked them better when their design wasn't so gaudy. Whoa, we are deep in enemy territory right now. Now we push them back to the gym. They can't touch us here. This is getting exciting. We should look through the glass doors to spy on them. Not without our specially developed power armor. I submitted my application long ago. I wonder why I haven't got it yet. Dude, if I could get power armor, the first thing I would do is disassemble it, figure out which parts I can replace, and put in stronger parts. I guarantee you by the time I am done, there will be something that will look like an Astartes power suit from Warhammer flying around. Now let's get on the good side of the jocks. What's up with you two? You both look like you've seen a ghost. It's much worse. We're being beat up by an uber nerd warrior. What? He shows up out of nowhere and takes us out. You gotta help us. Everyone thinks we're crazy. You boys been hitting the roids a little too heavy. Wait till you see him. He's a monster. There he is now. And our first power suit combat.
Gotta say, I'm really impressed with the J-Man being able to take on someone in power armor bare-knuckled.
You defeated him! Thank the baseball gods! You're one awesome dude! Now look, it's important that nobody else knows we got beaten up. You stay silent, we'll make sure you are a top bro in college. Right, we can't let our reputation be harmed. Don't let word get out, and we'll make sure all the jock dudes know about how cool you are. Brilliant, you guys have fun. I've got other work to do. So yeah, you gotta kick the crap out of power armor, boy. All while being careful not to hit anyone else. And this is probably the single strangest side quest we're ever going to be going... Oh, wait, actually, that reminds me. I've got something I need to do. I assure you this makes perfect sense.
Yes, if there's anything that this game's been consistent about, it's making sense.
Now, I've run around all day for you. What's my prophecy? You're going to confront Walter in the WFF arena. That sounds plausible. It's common sense, really. You're the raptor. If you're back, anyone can bet you're going after Walter. Here, you can take this big foam hand to hit him with. I was rooting for you with it back then. That is, until you lost and everything I bet on you vanished. Cough. But I think we're even now. Weapon!
Oh, that's our Jared, always leaving a trail of devastation in his wake.
That would be the next path that we fight through. Oh god, I just remembered what's coming up and the music is absolutely unholy. Seamus and Samus. Okay. This strong, strangely dressed stranger looks strong enough and isn't a jock. Maybe he can help us. Guess it can't hurt to try. My friend is stuck in the Digiverse and we need... What's a Digiverse? It's a digital world we created for our science project with many real-world applications. It's a great way to play video games. Basically, we create an alternate dimension for other players to explore. And your friend is stuck inside. Yeah, that world has violent residents and both of us are not built for combat. You might need to beat up several people, but since they're all digital, it's morally acceptable. I'm just waiting for the violence in video games joke to come out. But I think it might be...
We'll consider it said.
And so, yes. Watch this.
Oh, my god, that's irritating.
I wasn't joking, it's horrible. It turned down the I love that line though. Turn down the background music for my Sandy's sake.
There it speaks for us all.
It looks like something that came from out of this world. This guy's Travis. I guess I'll ignore the fact that he tried to kill me while I was trying to save his life. Does it look like I need my life saved? This is the only world I feel alive in. Really, I'll amend that situation very soon, you pixelate weird memory leak. And he's back in the real world. And he's not taking it very well at all.
Clearly.
I think your friend there might need some therapy.
I think you, our friend, might need some therapy.
By the way, I've got like 3 copies of this game, so if you want one, you know, I can give you one.
How did that even happen?
I'll explain to you later, deal?
Fair enough.
Guy just needs a healthy dose of anime. Thanks for saving his life, now we can close the portal. Anime? Have you been to that world? I had my own harem!
Yes, but you were a giant green lightning monster. I don't know how you'd accomplish anything with your harem.
Anyway, thanks for helping us out. As college head girl, I award you the Brave Insignia for aiding science. Am I the only one who notices what the acronym spells?
biased, but I'm a little more weirded out by the position of college head girl actually existing.
Thanks, I guess. What does this award do? You get a snazzy watch that tells everyone how you helped out scientific progress. Students will look up to you. Just what I needed. I'll see you guys around. So now we get a calculator watch. But we get to move much faster, so yay. And here are the two nerds in power armor who are watching over the Chancellor's room. A jock spy, really? Oh wait, these huge muscular arms are from playing video games.
He uses a weighted Wiimote.
That's the only answer I got, because I've been playing games as far back as I can remember, and my arms are more lean than muscular. There's only one way to know for sure. What's the best sci-fi movie ever? Space Trek Episode 5, Solar War, Unclear Fusion. By the way, it doesn't matter what you choose here. The two nerds will start arguing amongst each other, and you can just walk straight on in. This is an engrossing argument, but I'll be back with my opinion on this, but I've got to meet the Chancellor first. And here we are. By the way, if you were fighting around and being a general jerk, he'd be in power armor right now. I believe that both... Oh, right. Sorry, I screwed up. I should have met the Chancellor earlier, but... Oh well. Yes, I've heard you rescued a few students from beings in an alternate dimension. I just realized I just realized he looks like Simon, but with hair. And
Simon?
Simon, you know, the guy from the first screen where you know, the cigar guy.
Gotcha.
Do you think a truce can last long enough? Relaxed, agree, skeptical. Timid, indecisive, childish, a big nerd. I should be realistic with this. I can't guarantee their actions forever. You're right to be skeptical. The jocks and nerds are almost polar opposites. Well said, truce does collapse. We would be back to where we started. Any progress is better than none at all. Relaxed, disagree, skeptical. Are you sure it would collapse for good reason? You're not scared of breaking their trust and looking like a fool, are you? Relaxed, disagree, sincere. I think this is the one that actually makes sense. Because some of these are just weird. I wish I was making that up. You sure are a confident role model. Okay, Mr. Dent. Yes, yeah, his last name was Dent. You have me convinced. You're very optimistic and motivated. I'll stage an assembly for you. Okay, everybody stop. I know this whole peace signing is probably a farce in your eyes, but I've seen both sides of this and I've helped you both out. I'm asking you to get along. The gym isn't a bad thing and being smart isn't either. Society needs everyone to be educated and healthy. No one should have to start a war over smarts versus sports. That was very uplifting, Mr. Dent. Yeah, I'm impressed, Jared. I didn't take you for the public speaking type. Here, take this. Thanks, Hector. That should bring an end to the feud, right? Well, time will tell, but I'll keep the gym open. No use closing it down. Well, my work is done. See you around, Fighticus.
Is that a DDR mat in the corner?
I just realized that! Oh god! How did I not notice that? And yeah, here's the item you get from Hector. His golden laurels. It decreases speed, which makes this playthrough a lot harder. So, we've got three choices here. We can go to the forest, town hall, or resort. I personally don't really care which, so I'll let you choose.
I can't imagine why we would want to go to the forest at this point, which would make it the obvious choice.
Okay, by the way, Lily works there.
Fair enough.
the Forest Ranger getup and all. Whatville Forest. Please be aware that parking your car in the forest to watch the WFF show is illegal. Hey, need some advice or help?
Because
Oh, sorry.
I can't imagine how that would work.
My guess would be that they don't want a bunch of people dropping off their cars here in the forest, and then all of a sudden, people show up, start breaking into the cars, and then try to sue the state over it.
Parking, fair enough.
That's my guess. Just visiting, thanks. Never been to the forest. You'd be surprised how many people say that. Not nearly as popular as the WFF arena. Alright, so let's go inside, and here's the inspector and our wonderful, lovely pop star. I've heard the forest is full of dangerous animals. I have to revoke its status because of the danger it poses to the city. You're saying you'll destroy this forest and fire all rangers just because of some questionable rumors. Concerned more about the town, not sure if force is safe, and have no choice. And then she realizes Jared is here. Hey Lily, just wanted to talk to you earlier about the... I have a plan. This gentleman in a mask and camouflage jacket can help us out. That's not camouflage, it's stains. Anyways, he doesn't concern himself with ranger business. I'll send a team of rangers to compile a report on the forest right now. No way! I mean, I need the whole ranger force on guard here to protect me from the savage poison wolves. This guy is clearly bought off.
Well, I don't know. We did have the deadly poison chihuahuas in Godhand, so anything's possible, really.
Well, yeah, but that was Godhead. It was awesome for being as completely insane as it was. Each member of your force also has to fill out about 100 forms each, which means you're too busy. I would listen to her, but I haven't really expect force before. I just want to talk. Either you perform a risk assessment tour or I revoke wildlife protection for the forest. No questions. Alright, fine. I'll do your stupid thing. Blargity blarg blarg. I'm thrilled to see you on the day I'll lose my job. I wanted to say sorry and stuff. I just couldn't handle living in the city anymore. Well, no reason for not bothering to talk to me before you vanished for years. By the way, what's with this guy in the forest? Receiving incentives. Yes.
To be fair, rumors that there are wild animals in the forest are fairly believable.
Yes,
that tends to be a fairly common feature of forests.
And now for a really strange moment in the game. Darn them bears, they're everywhere. I think I even saw a shark. What? Hush, dear, they're just weirdos in suits from the internet. From the internet? Even worse! Honey, will you be so kind to fetch my bigger gun? And here we go to guys in suits. Those campers are crazy. That old man tried to shoot me. Rawr! I can see her hand. I lost a paw. Now nobody's gonna believe it. I'd be surprised if anyone believed it. Have you tried taking the costume off and then talking to him? I'm not wearing anything under it. Oh, God.
If you hadn't said it, I was going to.
Oh, God. So, talk to the old man. Sir, can I have that bear paw back? No, it's mine. This is my trophy. Arnold, it's part of a man's costume you stole. No, it's a bear paw, see? Arnold, give the man that dirty paw already. Oh, fine, take it. I didn't like it anyway. Now, notice that we've got something new in our inventory. Now, watch what happens when we try to give it back. I got it back for you. Oh, Ursa, what's that smell? I don't have much of a sense of smell anymore, but I'd say that's tobacco. Ew, you can keep it. I can't believe you used my paw as an ashtray. I feel so violated.
No, that's better than what I was thinking. When he said tobacco, I had assumed the man was spitting his chaw in it.
Ow. Mandrake told me this would be a cool convention. This would be just like a cool convention. I can't wait for the panels to start. Speak for yourself. I can't wait to get out of here. There are bugs in my suit. Keep in mind that we are called the Raptor, and we carry a mask around with us. I'm pretty sure you can figure out what we are capable of doing here. You, as in the viewers watching this video after I upload it, I mean. And here's Mandrake. I think I saw a tiger.
Snappy dresser.
Snappy dresser, yes, but you sure it wasn't just a man in a bear suit? Oh, I swear on these authentic alligator teeth that there was a real tiger. Why do I get the feeling you and the inspection of the force are linked? I'm listening. Great, you'll need a costume, right? Where's that hippo suit again? Actually, need me a pause?
No, go ahead. I'll deal with it later.
Okay. Actually, I'll go and lure them right into your trap. Just keep that costume to yourself. Well, that's dandy. You guys go to the clearing and we'll lie in wait. See you there. So basically, I just agreed to be a patsy for them. And I'm pretty sure you can imagine what I'm really going to do.
I've learned to stop expecting or predicting things when it comes to this game.
So, what do you find? I could either let them go, or goons dressed up as animals are going to ambush you. What? Are you serious? Yep, the wild animals are a bunch of guys in costumes who plan to scare the inspector off. No, I mean, nobody gets to jump on me. We'll arrest these lunatics right now. My, what a wonderful force. You Rangers certainly do your job, right? Smash and grab and rawr. Seriously? This bunch is the cause of the rumors? I'm surprised they fooled anyone. Cosplay isn't illegal. I wasn't doing anything wrong. Well, at least we settled on the fact there are indeed no wild animals here. Clever boy, I'll have my feral revenge.
I don't know what to say at this point. I'm just staring at the screen in disbelief.
I'm not accepting your apology, but goading you for trying to. Oh, and take this. I don't feel right keeping it. She just gave you a bangle that you gave her years ago. But that is some serious attack power boost.
Yeah, wow.
There's a reason why I like Lily. So, I'll let you choose. Resort or Town Hall?
Oh, let's go to the resort. I think
Okay.
we need a little vacation after what just happened in the forest.
Care to guess who's here? I'll give you a hint. The palm tree with an elevator in it might be a hint.
Nope, not ringing any bells.
I'll give you a hint. His habitat is endangered.
Ah,
Steve,
Say no
Koala
more.
Man. You look like a strong guy interested in being a stuntman. I need some urgent help for the show. Health and safety lawsuits mean I can't pay you above minimum wage, though. I assure you that's unrelated to our stuntman vacancy. I'm suddenly not as interested anymore. Goodbye. Hey, buddy, you want me to make you a star? Only $100. Not interested. I was a star in the WFF for a brief while. Didn't enjoy it. What? The WFF? I thought you were a raptor from the Koala Man show. I can picture your makeover right now. The half-man, half-dinosaur anti-hero who wears a mask and trench coat to cover up his horrible, disfiguring scales. I can make your famous. Really? And popular for only $100. No. This guy's somewhat important. Stupid resort house is closed for the night because of this show. Now I don't have anywhere to take my girlfriend out for food. Alright. So, fun time. Hey, you look kind of buff. As lonely as I might be, I think I'm a bit old for you. Oh, Jared, I love your responses. I really do.
But his outfit is tempting.
See, Koala Man is coming to an end, so I'm going to lose my job. Can you help me out by filming a street fight with me on the docks? Why a street fight? No one takes that costume fighting seriously. I want something that shows future employers I have a range. Sounds good. Let's do this. Make sure you knock me out because I'm not looking for a part as any heroes. And yeah, he's got electrical abilities. If you're creative with your timing, you can actually time even your most brutal attacks together. It's beautiful. Ow, okay, you did good. I'm down. You okay? I guess I don't know my own strength. Well, I did just get that plus 12 damage, Bangle. I'm fine. Here, take the stage prop. I need a rest. Well, no use feeling bad. He did ask for it.
And what do we get out of that?
A Tesla coil, which really boosts attack power.
So I see.
The problem is that I like moving around at a relatively nice speed, not just, oh god, crawl! Ah! So let's go down the elevator and, oh look, it's Koala Man! And that, I assure you, look at the guy in the top right and slowly realize what he is. It's a robot butler.
I haven't been able to get a look at his face yet on account of the dialogue boxes.
Sorry.
No worries.
Are you filming that dumb show you said you were going to do? I've been doing it for the past 10 years! After this, I'm starting a cartoon based on the character. It's set in this alternate universe. I want you to make an appearance as Dynaman with the villain Dr. Shock. Fans love some Dynaman. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I got your image rights from for cheap from Walter. Don't worry about the plot. All fans care about are cameos from alternate timelines. Do I have a choice, Steve? I'll give you your image rights back. Come on, for old time's sake. So, in order to get our Raptor image rights back, so we don't have to worry about lawsuits, we've got to play nice with Koala Man. My butler... Sorry, once more?
Like you do.
My butler has the details. Talk to him. I'll be at the docks. Nice to meet you. I do sound effects. What do you have in mind for my roar? Really loud music. That's not a sound effect. They don't pay me much.
That would be a pretty cool effect, though. A dinosaur man that just opens his mouth and, like, thrash metal comes out. I'd watch it.
Or like, Tchaikovsky comes out. Or something weird like, deck the halls with gasoline, fa la 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 la. Hi, you must be the guy playing Raptor, Dynaman. I always mix them up, but nice to meet you. I'm Amy. I do the special effects. Just wanted to warn you, the electrician working on Dr. Shock's suit was a bit over-enthusiastic, but made my job easier since I need to do less work, but it will make your job harder. I don't understand. Dr. Shock uses real electricity and it will hurt.
Just another day in the life.
So let's talk to the butler about the stuff we are going to need to know about this. Tell me about the start of the episode. You're going to have to improvise due to the live nature of the show and the spontaneous inclusion of yourself. The first scene has Koala Man arguing with Dr. Shock. You will need to talk in broken English and simple words because of your character Dinosaur Man. How should I approach the fighting scene? Every episode of Koala Man has a simple formula. Koala Man and his sidekick fight off all the goons and then deal with the main bad guy. In the fight scene, you must leave Dr. Shock till last. You can hurt him, just don't knock him out. What's my role in the ending? The ending is focused on Koala Man and Dr. Shock. You just have to observe Masters at work. Don't worry about being judged. I'll be leaving, thank you. So, broken English, save boss character for last.
So it's a semi-improvised costume fighting show with actual fighting.
Yes.
This is possibly the greatest train wreck in television history.
I know everything about Koala Man. I'm his biggest fan. New guy, by the way. Don't you have better things to do in your life than attend shoots for silly TV shows? Koala Man isn't stupid. If you knew the complete mythos, you would understand that. I'll tell you anything you want to know. Dr. Shock is the main villain, right? Oh, Dr. Shock is a villain only for the show. He's a proxy for a villain from the comic that uses ice. Why? Because the show's budget can't afford to have people frozen on ice. Only rubber suits and car batteries. Wait, that sounds dangerous. Why not use special effects? Live? You can't do special effects live! Ha 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 ha! Thanks!
You okay with taking 5?
Yeah, sure, I can take 5. And,
okay, you gotta step away for a few.
And we'll be right back after these messages.